whose external skeleton links him to the ocean's very own Spineless United coral. The weirdest worms in the world. These are Christmas tree worms.
Aw, they're a bit shy.
These cheeky spineless critters burrow their way into the coral and live there, popping up to have a nosy at what's going on, knowing they can pop back down into the safety of the coral whenever they please.
And I'm guessing they must be linked to our coral because they live in the coral skeleton.
Correctamundo dudette. Right, bring on our next connection.
Awesome. Aha, nudibranchs, I remember them. So they're related to the Spanish dance that we saw earlier then. Oh, that one's cool. I want that one.
Jam, they're slugs.
No way.
Yes, way. This reef place is weird, remember? These geezers are sea slugs.
Hello. Ew, now slugs I don't like, but these guys are pretty. Maybe I can just make an exception.
All right, well, what if I told you they are flesh-eating slugs?
Barney, have you been watching bad sci-fi films again?
Yeah, but that's not the reason I'm saying it. See, you think they're so pretty. Listen to the facts. Brace yourself. These spineless slugs eat other spineless animals just like them. They can eat jellyfish, anemone, corals.
They don't look fierce enough.
And then they absorb bits of the creature they've eaten to use for their own self-defense.
Eh?
Well, for example, they might gulp down a sea anemone but are able to use the sting of the anemone to protect themselves, or borrow toxins from the other animals like sponges that help make themselves taste really, really bad.
Yuck.
Some of them even eat other sea slugs.
Oh, double yuck. They're cannibals. This show just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Yep, so it's another spineless partnership. The shy Christmas tree worm hides in the equally spineless coral, and the nudibranch steals the sting from spineless anemones.
So our nudibranch and Christmas tree worms are connected because they make good use of their spineless cousins. So who's this then? He looks like he's at a pop concert.
Yeah, I know what you mean. He looks like he's swaying to a very romantic song. This is a solar-powered nudibranch.
Hang on a minute. We've just had nudibranch. That's cheating.
Aha, well, there's nothing in the programme rules about having the same type of animal.
Not convinced. This better be good. Hang on. Solar-powered. But buildings are solar-powered, not sea creatures.
Ah, but Jem, remember, the sea came first. Creatures like this are the originators of solar power. And now for the science.
Uh-oh.
Remember our friends, the zooxanthellae?
Of course.
Well, they're tiny little plants, and like all plants, they take energy from the sun and turn it to food. The solar-powered nudie keeps loads of these little plants in its body. See the gold spots all over it? Well, that's the zooxanthellae.
But I still don't get the solar-powered bit. Elaborate, please, Dr. Barnacle.
Seeing as you asked so nicely, I would love to. The algae converts the sun's energy into sugar, which the nudibranch uses as food. It's like the nudibranch has its own little greenhouse in its body.
So those gold spots are like mini solar power panels?
That's correct, my dear Gemma.
Ah, okay. Well, I'll forgive your little double nudibranch cheat then. Only once you've explained the connection, of course.
Well, that's easy. The link between the standard nudibranchs and the solar-powered nudibranchs is that both of them pinch useful things from other animals to survive.
Is it a fish? Is it a squid? No, it's the one and only super octopus. The spectacular spineless superhero.
Well, OK, so he moves well with cool colour changes and all that, but can he really be called a superhero?
Oh, absolutely. Take a look at this.
Yeah, he's a cool mover, all right, but I'm still not convinced.
Okay, be prepared to change your mind. Here are the octopus's superpowers. Superpower number 1. The octopus has super vision. They have a super lens that allows them to change their range of vision, a bit like an inbuilt camera.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Superpower number 2. Octopi are highly intelligent. They've been known to solve puzzles and can actually tell the difference between shapes and sizes. It's got bits of brain in its arms as well as in its head. Superpower number 3. An octopus is strong and agile. They've been known to squeeze into things much smaller than them, like this cola bottle here.
Wow, that's more like it. That is a proper superpower.
Superpower number 4. Octopuses have a beak made out of super hard material. On some species, this can be used to kill prey and bite them into pieces. Some even have deadly venom, like the blue-ringed octopus here.
Whoa, and I thought they were just comical wobbly things.
Superpower number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can release a thick black ink at the drop of a hat. This confuses their enemies and dulls their smell so they can escape unharmed.
Wow, like a smoke screen. That's well cool. Okay, I totally agree. The octopus is a spineless superhero with many tricks up his sleeves. Tricks up his sleeves. He's got loads of arms.
Oh dear.
The nudie and their solar superpower and octopus with their countless superpowers are connected by spineless superpower fragilistic... I'm sorry.
What an ending to our spectacular spineless collection. And the octopus connects back to the spineless sea squirt through its spectacular water squirting ability.
So, let us take one last look through our spineless superheroes. Ha-ha.
Yep, in the ocean, no spine is no problem.
We started with the sea squirt, the strangest human cousin I've ever come across.
Who links to the squashy, shrinking sea cucumber. Because neither of them have any armour to protect themselves.
Like our soft-bodied, slow-coach snails, but at least they have their shell to screen themselves from danger.
And what about the glamorous flame shell? So funny and flappy.
Not to mention the hermit crab, they go to war over a shell.
That's my shell.
No, it's my shell.
My shell.
It's my shell.
My shell.
What's my shell got to do with it?
At least they have a shell. Our weird spidery arrow crabs have to rely on blending in to stay alive.
The spiny crayfish has the coolest spineless accessories, a super long antennae and an external skeleton.
Call those spines? Now these are spines. The sea urchin allows its ocean friends to hide in its super long spikes.
Shh, you can't see me. I'm hiding in the spikes. Just like the imperial shrimp and the rest of his mates, hitching a ride on the Spanish Dancer Mobile.
And the spineless united coral. With such a big external skeleton, who needs a backbone?
Well, not the Christmas tree worm, that's for sure, when they have their protector, the coral, to hide in.
But some spineless wonders have to look after themselves, like the nudibranchs who nick toxins and stings from other animals to protect themselves.
Cool, but not as cool as the solar-powered nudibranch, who has a little plant living inside, providing regular meals to keep his energy levels up.
The nudie is connected to the octopus through his solar spineless superpower, who is surely the most sensational spineless superhero.
So our flexible wonders prove that in the ocean, spineless can mean super spectacular. A bit like me, really.
No, nothing like you. Like our real spineless superheroes.
Well, I must be off. People to save and all that. Up, up, and away!
So we'll see you next time for more watery wonders on Barney's Barrier Reef.